Hello, namaste, welcome back to greetarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope it's an amazing day for you guys today. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel. If you have already supported me, thank you so very much for all the love and the support. So in the description box, I have my Instagram page link, as well as the decks that I'm using will also be listed in the description box. So the topic for today is how your next chapter is going to look like. Okay, so remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys, and these are timeless readings as well. So look at the image and take your time and then choose the image that calls to you intuitively. Okay, so the timestamps will be given in the description box. I'm going to start with group number 1. Hello, namaste, group number 1. This is the image that you have chosen. Let's see what is the message, how your next chapter is going to look like. So let's see. Okay, group number 1. So let me just, one second, I feel like a little bit, yeah, like this. Okay, so let me just keep it here. So yeah, okay. So for group number 1, maybe you are Pisces or Aquarius sign. I don't know, Pisces or Aquarius season might be very important. Okay, that is also something I'm seeing here, because I was seeing the fish, and for me fish, I just felt like when I saw the fish, the words that came to my mind was Pisces, Aquarius. Okay, so that's something I'm seeing here. So again, movement, there is like movement, moving forward towards adventure, seeing the things that you haven't seen. That's what your next chapter looks like. So there is a lot of change. Yeah, and I'm even seeing a lot of healing is going to happen, inner child healing. I even feel like in your next chapter there is someone that is going to give the warmth to your heart. It can be like you're pregnant right now, so maybe you will be giving birth, and that child will fill your heart with a lot of warmness. That's something I'm seeing here. Okay, so for some of you, I see that as happening, like getting pregnant, or maybe your delivery time is Aquarius or Pisces for some of you. Okay, that's something I felt. But definitely you will be getting a lot of hugs, warm hugs. You will be kissed, like I see that, you know, when a child is born, we kiss them, we hug them. It fills our heart, even though it's a very tough thing to do, but it fills our heart. So that's something I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's see for you guys how your next chapter is going to look like. While shuffling, if I receive any information, I will say, yeah, okay, that's lots. You will be reviving something. Okay, maybe for some of you, your next chapter is finally reviving something that you lost. And I'm getting like maybe you lost a kid, miscarriage or something like that. I'm sorry for that, but you are reviving that, you're getting it back. So that's something I feel like. So something that was lost, you're reviving it, you're getting it. Or maybe something that it's like a tower was crashed, you know, the building gone, now you're rebuilding the building. So this next chapter of your life, but the change that is the main change will be like you're rebuilding it in a stable ground, right? The foundation is going to be strong. Again, for example, a relationship that we build, sometimes we don't know the partner, we just do it for society, you know, on all the wrong things, we've built something. Or maybe sometimes we feel like this is love when it is not love, right? And maybe we ignore the red flags of that person, and we just consistently try to please them, and it never goes anywhere. And here it's like crashed down, and this next chapter is like you rebuilding it, but it's going to be stable, it's secure, because the foundation is going to be very strong. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, so now this building is that the thing that is you are rebuilding, it's not going to fall down, it's not going to fall apart. Yeah, something has fallen down, I feel like that. So let's see. Wounded healer, yes. Oh, look at it. Yeah, you have yeah, again the wounded healer. Who is the wounded healer? Who has wounded, but they heals, they become the teachers, right? They experience something, and yes, this healer, this wound gives them the power, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Yes, you have been wounded, as I told you, have been wounded, you have suffered a lot, you have seen something fall apart, and it all gives us a wound, but you're healing it and you're rebuilding it. And the amazing thing about it, I feel like is like as you as you're rebuilding it, you are going to see all your wishes come true. That's what I'm saying here in this next chapter of your life, because I feel like a dandelion for me is like wishes. And I sometimes, I don't know if you guys know, like when we get a dandelion and we can just say our wishes, and blow it, like so our wishes will come true. Like that's the energy I'm getting here. So it's like you're rebuilding your life, but this thing that wounded you, now it's a lesson. Now you know what you shouldn't do, because you have you're the wounded healer, right? You have learned from your pain so much, so you know what shouldn't be done in order to get that stability, right? Yeah. Again, we have the Jupiter energy as well, Chiron and Jupiter energy, right? And Chiron is the wounded healer. He is the teacher, right? Yeah, that's what. For some of you, I feel like you will be stepping into the energy of teaching people. Again, a person who has learned their traumas, right? I'm even getting like you have learned a lot about your childhood patterns as well. So why sometimes we do certain things, it's because of our childhood patterns, right? So again, this pile looks like you might have gone through some sort of childhood issues. Maybe your childhood was not that great, maybe childhood trauma and all, but you and what happens when we don't heal that, we build something that is not so stable, because we are operating on fear, right? And I see that you have understood that, and you're healing that, you're understanding, you're learning all the day. Maybe you have not learned about it, maybe all the things you don't know right now, because healing is a journey, so we don't know everything about ourselves. There is more to come. Maybe in this next chapter also there is more you will be learning. But at the same time, as you are learning, you're going to teach it to other people. That's what I feel like. You are stepping into this teacher position. And with this Jupiter, I seriously feel like the wishes that you had for so long, you're slowly but surely you're seeing that happening, right? Maybe your wish was to have a love life, a very beautiful love life. Finally you're seeing that happening, a stable relationship, an equal partnership, that's happening. Or maybe for some of you, you wanted a very good business, right? You wanted to do something by yourself, but you were not able to do because of all the responsibilities and all. Now you're healing this, you have been healing this thing, the childhood traumas, I feel like that. And as you heal that, you learn so much, and now you're taking action on something that you want to build, and you're building it, and you're seeing the progress. That's what I see that. Okay, so yeah. So if you want to become a teacher, if teaching can be of anything, right? There are so many people who do that. They share their experience, and that experience teaches people other things, right? You can do that. You can just share your experience, and it will help other people, right? So let's see what else. How your next chapter is going to look like. It's full of healing. You're healing so much. Yes, it's like you're finding your own power. Sometimes we are told as a child we are not powerful, and after we grow up, we feel like that we don't have any power. We are not the magicians. We never get anything, right? Because of the childhood patterns sometimes. Maybe for some of you, don't even remember your childhood because of the trauma, right? Sometimes we don't remember things because of our trauma. And finally, now what I see is like slowly but surely you're getting the memories. And as you're getting the memories, you're able to heal it. That's what is happening here. So, yeah. You have already understood your triggers and all. I feel like that, group number 1. And I see in this next chapter of your life, you're coming into this powerful position of you becoming the magicians of your own life. Like sometimes, because we are not in this energy. When we are not in this energy, what happens is we manifest things out of fear, right? That is not good for us at all. We don't feel in power, and that's why the manifestations are also like that. So I feel here you are going to understand how manifestation works. How can you be the manifester of your own life? How you can manifest things the way you want, right? So you're stepping into that energy. I feel like that in this next chapter of your life, thinking that yes, I can make my wish come true. I feel like you'd never thought that your wishes are valid or you can never make your wish come true. You know, sometimes people do that. We have a childhood dream, like a child says to their parent that I want to become a pilot, and the parent automatically says that that's not possible, it requires a lot of money and we don't have that much money, you cannot fly like this, you will be getting married at this age. You know, because of it creates you know, the child thinks that it's not possible, and so they don't even pursue that kind of dream. They don't even dream about it, right? They stop dreaming. I feel like that's what it is. Sometimes we stop dreaming. Sometimes we just do what others want us to do, and we don't have a goal, we don't have any ambition, we become like that. And I feel like that's what is changing for you guys. Now you are someone who has ambition, who has goal, who wants to make their wishes come true, who understands that they have control, right? The way they respond, they're understanding how they're reacting to things. They're changing their methods and feeling like powerful. You're going to feel powerful. That's what I feel like in this next chapter of your life. Wow, one more thing. Have you noticed? 53 and 53. Maybe this can be important number. And 53 is also reduced to number 8. And 8 is an infinite number. Multiple possibilities, multiple opportunities. Where once you thought there is no possibilities, no opportunities, you're seeing multiple opportunities. Sometimes our mind becomes so limited that we don't even see the opportunities, right? Oh, it's possible for them, it's not possible for me. How many times you have said that to yourself, right? And now you're not going to do that. That's what the change is. The change is inside of you because you have healed something. And it's the wound. There is this wound, there is this pain, but you are healing it, right? You're making the choice of healing it. You're ready to work through it. That's what it feels like. And you're like, yes, I can also build a life that I want. I can also come. I don't have to be in this limited mindset. I don't have to be in my past. I can overcome and move forward. You're coming into that state of mind. That's what this chapter looks like. Number 8, yes, infinite possibilities, abundance. This is going to be good because you are changing a lot in your mind, your thoughts. Again, our thoughts create the energy that we want, right? Our thoughts create our life. And you are changing that. So wherever you thought that you're not good enough, wherever you thought that you cannot do it, you're changing it. Like, I can try, I can do it. You're coming into that energy. I see that. Yeah. So Scorpio, again, the main change is in the Scorpio, like the Scorpio, the 8th house. You are going through a deep transformation. You're changing so much. So when we change, it's difficult. But at the end, it's going to be worthy. It will take you in your power. I feel like you're doing this. You're working through your shadow self. Yeah, this is a new life that you have been waiting for. That's what I'm getting from this Judgment card. We have been praying for this kind of life. We want, like, sometimes we are we are so much in our past that we don't know where we are going, where we want to go. We don't see any doors opening at that time. Everything feels closed. And you're healing that thing. You're healing something from your childhood. Some limitation that you imposed on yourself or maybe other people. And maybe you had gone through some sort of events in your life that caused you a lot of trauma. You're healing that. And I feel like maybe you haven't talked about it for so long because of the fear of judgment, but I see you talking about it. For some of you will be talking as you talk about it, you will be healing it. That's something I'm feeling like. Yeah. Let's see more. How your next chapter. You're coming in your power. That's what I'm seeing here. And you are in this state of mind like, yes, I can wish and my wish will come true. Because angels, divine, universe is there. I can trust divine. Maybe you had trust issues or you have right now. You sometimes don't trust people because you have gone through a lot, right? And sometimes because of it, we cannot trust people. We want to do everything by ourselves. And that can be a challenge when we are not asking for that support. It can be a big challenge. So right now, if you're feeling like that, why not ask help from your angels, spirit guides. And if you have already prayed, I feel like your prayers are going to be answered. And again, I'm getting revival. Did I mention revival for you guys? You're reviving something that you have lost. It's like in your childhood you lost something, that good childhood. Now you're reviving and you're getting that kind of energy back, right? You're getting a good life that your childhood self wanted, right? That love that childhood self wanted. Or maybe you wanted to be something, you wanted to go and learn something. Now right now you have the finances and you're like, yes, I can do it, and you're going to study. So maybe you're going to do something like that. Maybe you're called to study, you will be taking some course. That is also something I'm seeing here. Yeah, again, the judgment. So one thing I feel like, you were someone who judges, you used to judge yourself, or maybe other people as well. The reason why we judge too much is because we are sometimes very criticizing of ourselves, right? And as you're letting go of that judgment, you're seeing that you're not judging other people as well, and you're not taking things personally as well. Sometimes we take things so personally, even though maybe that person is going through something and they say something, but we take it very personally, and that also affects us, right? So I feel like you are going into a place, this next chapter looks like that you are not going to take things so personally. You are going to focus on yourself, on your values. You're creating your moral values, you're understanding your thoughts create reality. You're coming in your power. That's what I'm feeling like. And you're definitely reviving something. You're getting something back that has fallen apart. Maybe something that was your childhood dream, right? That was fallen apart. Now you're reviving that and you're taking action towards it, something like that. You're becoming the magicians of your own life. You're understanding that, yes, if I want, I can create the magic in my life. I don't want to wait. I know my angels and spirit guides are there and I can create. And as I believe in them, I will find people who will help me with it, right? And as I give the wisdom that I have learned, right? As I give that knowledge, or as I share my experience, more people will be asking for help, and as they ask for help, I will help them. And when we help, we get that back, right? We get that help back. So maybe the people you're helping, they might help you with something else. So that's something I'm seeing here. Good friendships also. So let's see. Yeah, Tower. I feel like, yes. I feel like you have gone through a major Tower moment. Again, I'm getting studies, okay? Maybe for some of you, going back to studies. That's something I'm seeing here next. Maybe online also, maybe for some of you. But yeah, I'm getting studies for some of you. Again, maybe for some of you, you were not able to complete your studies. That was your dream, that was half, right? Maybe something major happened and you had to let it go, right? And now this is the time where you're reviving that, you're getting that wish come true, you're getting, you're seeing options because you're changing that attitude, and you're like, yes, I can do this, maybe I can do now. Oh, now I have saved some money, so I can just go and study. So for some of you, like that. Yeah, for some of you it can be yeah, maybe for some of you this can be about dating life as well. Maybe you stopped dating, you maybe stopped going out, maybe you're building that confidence and you're like, yes, maybe let me try again. I want a relationship, I don't want to be alone, right? I have been alone for so long, why not let me try? So maybe you're trying online dating. That's something I'm seeing here. So let's see. Or maybe for some of you, you had some sort of social media and something happened in your life, and you actually deleted your media account or something like that, and you went for something else, but that thing didn't make you happy, and now you're coming back to this thing again, social media or something like that. Yeah. So this chapter looks like you're getting something back. You're rebuilding something that you lost. But this time on solid grounds. The foundation. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, we have three of wands as the back of the deck energy as well. So again, the turtle is there, right? So go with the flow, guys. Okay, go with the flow. This next chapter, you will have to go with the flow. Yeah, as you move, things will move. Things are not going to be stuck, it will be in flow. Yeah, again, there are three eggs, they are secure here. So I feel like the main advice will be for you guys to believe in yourself, to believe in your own skills, knowledge. And if you're going for dating, right, I feel like you will be seeing things very, very clearly. You will be seeing the green flags, red flags very clearly. So you will be making the best decisions. Yeah, you're going to make decision that is best for you. You're not going to make any decision based on fear. You will not be people pleasing as well. Yeah, maybe there is a tendency of a little bit, and it's okay, but not like the past, like you're not going to do that. That's something I'm seeing here. I'm even getting like, take it easy. You will be taking it very easy. You're not going to be hard on yourself. You're not going to put that pressure that you used to put on yourself. And I'm even getting you, for some of you, you were you wanted to be very independent, or maybe because when you were young you got a lot of responsibilities, so you started to be very independent. So there is this feeling that you cannot take support from other people. That is also something you're changing. I feel like that you're going to take more support. You think that you can get more support. It's like you're feeling like you are worthy of that support, that you don't have to do everything by yourself, right? So maybe a parent who didn't take care of your needs, right? And you felt like yeah, that can be the thing. You always felt that you have to be responsible for your own needs when you were young. So the things that you didn't get in your childhood, right? That kind of love that you didn't get, the warmth that you didn't get, that is what you're getting. I feel like that for some of you, are manifesting good friends, and through these friends you will get that love. It's like some people think that I will not have these kinds of relationship. I will never have these kinds of friendship. Yeah, what you thought, that's never possible for you. You will be thinking like it's possible. First you will change your mind, and then it's going to be possible for you guys. That's what it is. You're doing, it's like something that you thought that is impossible for you, you're making it possible in this next chapter of your life. Yeah, let's see more how your next chapter is going to be looking like. It's like the mountains again. The mountains is like the obstacles. The major obstacle in your life was you. The mountain was you. The self-sabotage habits that you had was so much. Like you used to sabotage sometimes good things in your life. Maybe because of your thinking, you might have ruined good relationship, right? Sometimes we do that. Because we feel like that we are not worthy of this good thing, and so we sabotage that. Yeah. Oh, that person is giving me attention, every good thing is happening. Oh, that's not that good relationship. My parents never had that kind of relationship. Oh, so I cannot have it. You kind of maybe have sabotaged good people in your life. Or maybe because of your hyper independence, maybe you were not ready to receive the support, love at that time. But that's what is exactly changing. I feel like that you are going to realize that in this next chapter of your life. So maybe for some of you, if it is a relationship that was very good for you guys, and because of this issue you let go of this person, I feel like that relationship is also reviving. Yeah, or maybe a same kind of relationship that was very best for you. Yeah, a dream that was left, because, or maybe a person, because something that you're facing, that's why you let go of that person. You're getting that, and you always wished you always thought that why I let go of that person. You're manifesting something similar. Yeah, you're actually getting your dreams come true. The dream that you thought is not going to come true. Yeah, this is the second chance you're getting. I would like, yeah, that's the thing, you're getting the second chance. For some of you, this can be dream, like I'm not going to study anymore, going back to studies. right? For some of you, it can be like, oh, I can never be pregnant. Maybe you have a kid and you never thought that it's possible. Maybe you felt like your body cannot have it. Maybe, and you work through your issues and you will see that you're getting pregnant, like that. So it can be, but it is a dream. It's not something that you don't want. It's something that you want. Deep down, you want it. Again, I told, maybe for some of you, getting pregnant, birthing, getting the warmth of the child, looking at the eyes of the child and feeling that love, it's like an overflow of love that you will be feeling in this next chapter of your life. So let's see. Okay, oh, that's a lot. So let's move. I don't know, I'm attracted to this 3 eggs. Maybe 3 things are coming your way. Maybe 3 wishes that you thought. Yeah, maybe you have 3 wishes that you think that it's not possible. As you move into the next chapter of your life, you will change that. You will let go of that. You are not going to be coming in your way. First, that mindset is going to change. And as your mindset change, you will see that happening one by one. It's like you're taking responsibilities of you're taking your own responsibility. The mistakes that you have made, you're taking responsibility for that. You're not blaming anyone. You're not in this victim mentality anymore. I see that. That's the biggest change here. If the taste is sweet and good. If the taste is sweet and good, it's like, it looks like a honeybee, right? And the sweet honey is dripping. That's what it feels like. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be sweet and good. It's going to be good, right? So fine. Yeah, I feel like you never thought that this kind of honey, this kind of sweet honey you will be tasting. Yeah. It's like things are going to get better for you guys. Sweet things are coming and you will be very, very thankful. So again, I told, I'll read out for you guys, okay? So when things are as good as they seem, the blessings of life, being thankful for success, grace. There are times in life when you wonder if this is too good to be true. Can you see that? Okay, now you can see. There are times in life when you wonder if this is too good to be true. If the beauty you see is real, if the love you feel and the forgiveness you offer is as life-changing as it seems, now is the time to release all your doubts and revel in a bountiful blessings being bestowed upon you. Do not allow any thought of unworthiness to taint this moment or allow any indulgence in the rash act to keep moving forward to distract you from receiving and taking this all in. Oh God, look at it, yeah. Slow down and savor this moment. It will not last, nor should it, but it does invite you, your full and absolute attention. Who are you to deny gifts? There are moments in life where the harmony of the universe sings through our bones in such a way of that life, and you're a part in it. Just seem to make sense, let it. Today, if the taste is sweet and good, just trust in that experience and allow it without trying to capture it or force it to stay. This is a moment to remember, and that is a beautiful thing. As I told you, reviving something that is going to be very sweet, that you think that it's not possible for you, and that's what exactly you're manifesting in this new chapter of your life, in this next chapter of your life. As I told, a very good friendship, and you're like, is it true? Can it happen? Yes, be in that moment, enjoy it. Yes, it can happen. Maybe for some of you, am I going to study again? Is it possible? Yes, you're going to study, so enjoy that. So enjoy those sweet blessings. There are a lot of blessings. Maybe for some of you, as I told, is it happening? Again, this person that I was in love with, they are calling me. Is it happening? Am I getting that blessing? Yeah, you're getting it. It's all sweet rewards. Yeah, like the honeybee, it's sweet and good. So don't question it, don't sabotage it. You have this behavior of sabotaging good things, and again, this is what it feels like. And I feel like with this wounded healer, you have learned that thing. It's because of for some of you, you become so independent that you felt like you need no one. Or maybe, there was something, and I feel like that's what you're healing, and now it is going to be sweet. So let's see the final message. we have bramble, number 44. Okay, number 44 is a very stable number, very protective number. Okay, so I feel like with this number 44, maybe you're seeing a lot of 444s, or yeah, maybe 444. And again, this is a sign that universe has always been protecting you. Okay, even when things were tough for you guys, universe was there for you guys. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. You're safe in this next chapter of your life. You're safe, and if something doesn't happen the way you want, don't worry, it's because universe is protecting you. You're very safe. These good things that you're getting is safe. The good, there's something that you're reviving, a wish you're reviving, it's safe, it's secure. Don't question it when you get those things. Okay, don't question the good things. Enjoy those good things, and don't think whether it is going to last or not. Understand that you are worthy of this thing. So if it's a person that is coming into your life and you feel like is it too good to be true, so sometimes what happens when we over question it, we feel like that maybe it's not for us, and we sabotage. Sometimes we don't go out for the next meeting, right? It's like you met someone, right, for the first time, and you talked and it was like very sweet, very good, and then you start questioning, is it too good to be true? And you feel like, oh, that's not good, and sometimes you're that behavior comes, that sabotage behavior comes, and you're like, maybe I'll not go next time, maybe I'll not pick up the call of that person. So don't do that. Enjoy that. You're safe, you're protected. Okay, so if you're going to study, you're safe and protected. If you're going to start a business, the business that has fallen apart and you have been feeling it, so start it. You're protected and safe. So if you're manifesting new friends, and if they're very good, they're very kind, yes, enjoy that. Enjoy those sweet things. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting here for group number 1. That's all I have for. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care. Group number 2, if you have chosen this image, let's see how your next chapter is going to look like. Okay, so this person looks like he's very grateful. He has been protected, he reached his destination, so he's giving that like he's very grateful, and showing that to the divine. That's what I feel like. It's arms are open and he's like, thank you. That's the energy I'm getting. So here I feel like your next chapter of your life, you are going to be very thankful, very grateful for all the lessons that you have learned. And I even feel like you're reaching the destination, and to reach this destination you have made a lot of sacrifices, you have done a lot of work. Finally you're getting the victory after a period of hard work, determination, consistency, finally. And so you're like, thank you divine, thank you for giving me. So that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so that's the energy. So victory is what I feel like for you guys. Yeah, okay, we have blue lotus, intuition. Okay, wow, your intuition is going to be very, very high in this next chapter of your life. So trust your intuition. Again, the lotus, if it blossoms, it grows in a very muddy water environment, but when it blossoms, it's so beautiful, right? So yes, you have gone through that muddy things, right? You have gone through that challenges, you have faced a lot of setbacks, and finally you are blossoming. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, you're blossoming to the best version. Yeah, and the interesting part is, like, you're getting this thing, you're getting the victory, and the lessons that you have learned the way, like a person, a traveler who is traveling, and while he's traveling, that's what I'm seeing here, he has to face a lot of hurdles, a lot of obstacles. Like, there were days when he didn't receive food, there were people who were not so good, so but all these lessons, all the experiences made him much stronger, and finally he's reaching the destination and so grateful. But because he was safe, he was protected. So that's the energy. This journey that you are going through, you're reaching the destination, this journey has made you so much wiser. This journey has made you to listen to your intuition more, and you are focusing on more positive things in your life. That's what also something is changing for you guys. You will be focusing more on positive things rather than negative things. I even see what is changing the most for you guys is like in this next chapter, whenever you see someone, you are going to find the positive things out of them. You're not going to see the negative. Maybe in the past you were like that. You used to find negativity in everything. That's what is changing. You're going to find the positive in everything. Yeah, you are going to think like that. That's the change, because this journey has made you so strong. This journey has made you it has humbled you as well. It has made you understand the power of the universe, the higher power, right? That's something I'm seeing here. And again, the cup is showing. It's like, oh, the cup, like the water is flowing, right? So the cup is going to be filled and it's overflowing. So a lot of good things you can expect actually. So your intuition, trust your intuition, take action according to intuition, because that will give you very good results. And again, the number 5, things are changing for you guys. Your life is changing, finally getting the victory. That's what I'm seeing here. And this is going to change so much. But at the same time, you're not going to be arrogant. You're not going to be like, oh, I have manifested this thing. I'm better than everyone. No, you're not going to be in that energy. I feel like the most positive thing here is that you will be very humble. You know that you're not good. Then no one is better than you, or you're not better than anyone else. That's the feeling you have. You will be very humble, very generous. You're going to be very kind as well. That's what I'm getting. A lot of compassion, a lot of empathy you're going to show. So that's something I'm seeing here. But at the same time, you know where you need to stand up for yourself. You're going to set the boundaries. That's how you are going to be in this next chapter of your life, because this journey was tough, but it made you learn a lot of lessons, and you're going to be grateful for every setback as well. I see that you will be looking back and you will be grateful for every setback as well, because that setback taught you so much. So yes, finally you have been in this journey learning so much, right? And finally you will be reaching the destination. That's what your spirit guides, your angels are telling you. And you're going to be like the lotus, the beautiful lotus. So let's see. And again, we have the sun and the moon. It's like the balance is going to be so much. You will be doing everything in balance. The moderation, your mantra will be like moderation is the key. Everything will be in moderation. You're not going to overdo anything or underdo anything. Everything will be in moderation. So a very balanced lifestyle you will be having in this next chapter of your life. It's like, you know, sometimes people are so attached to certain things, and some people are not even attached to anything. It's not like that. You are in this middle, balancing everything, and that's why I feel like you will get your manifestations very quicker. You're not, it's like your feminine and masculine energy is in balance. You know when you need to work, when you need to take break. So that's going to be good. Like with food, with exercise, with everything in your life, it is going to be balanced. Yeah. Very balanced lifestyle. I see that. So let's see how your next chapter is going to look like. Oh, that's a lot. But I'm going to take it. Okay, this came for group number 1 as well. But we have attachment. Yes, you're letting go of the attachment and appreciation. As I told, you know, the number 5. Did you see the number 5 came twice? So you're letting go of something that you were attached to. In this next chapter of your life, as I told, you will be in balance. You're not going to be attached to anything so much. And you will be only appreciating the life. Even though there are thorns, right? But she has the rose. So she is going to be like appreciating of the rose. That rose looks so beautiful. It's like, no, it's so hard to get the rose. There are thorns, it will plug me, it will pain me. No, you're not like that. You're appreciating of the rose. That I can go and get it. My garden has so many roses. Like, that's what you're seeing. That's the positive. You're seeing the positive in everything. That's one of the changes that is taking you away from your attachment. You're replacing attachment with appreciation, with gratitude. You know, sometimes we are so attached to our goals. So what happens is, when we are overly attached to our goals, we cannot see the see the things that we have in our life, right? Because we'll be like, oh, I'm not getting this, I'm working hard, I'm not getting this, everyone has this. We get into that energy of not being grateful for the things we have. But here, that's the exact changes there. You're not going to be attached to anything. If you want something, yeah, I have this desire, and it will come. You're not going to be overly attached to it. You will be appreciative of all the things that you have. You will enjoy all the things that you have, and that's how you're becoming the powerful manifestors. That's the thing. Did I mention about it, the balance? That's what these 3 cards are talking about. I feel like it, like from 5 to 15 to 53, like leveling up. You're jumping. You were in this phase, right, where you were attached to your things, your goals, your desires. And when we are overly attached, we are not grateful enough. And that's when we don't get when we are overly attached to certain things, because there should be a detachment, right? And here you're jumping in this next chapter. As I told, in this next chapter, you're jumping from that energy and appreciative of all the things. You're thankful for everything, every single thing. Oh, I have this desire. Oh, yeah, but I'm here, right? I'm here in my life. And you're appreciating. And what is happening? You're getting all your manifestations. You're becoming the powerful manifestors through gratitude, right? Again, if you look at it, appreciation came out. And if you look, this person is very grateful for who wherever they are in their life, for all the small things. So they're not overly attached to anything. So I feel like you're letting go of attachment. You're letting go of that kind of belief that you have to be attached to people in order to have them in our life. Sometimes because we want to keep certain people in our life, we try to please them, we change according to them. Right now, you're happy that they are in your life, you're very grateful for those people, but you're not going to change for anyone. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's how you're going to manifest the life that you desire. And your intuition is going to be flowing. Yeah, so you are someone who is going to take the right action at the right time, and you're going to be in the right place at the right time. That's the energy I'm seeing here. Yeah, you are going to let go of something though. That is blocking. I feel like you're already in the process of letting go of certain attachment, and the key is to be grateful for everything that you have. And by being grateful, you will achieve the goals and desires very easily. So let's see what else. We have the Knight of Cups. Again, your intuition, your creative side is coming out, right? Because Knight of Cups is also very creative, very creative. They listen to their heart, their intuition, and take action accordingly, right? So they're not attached to anything. Because when a person listens to their intuition, they know that they don't have to be attached to this thing, because they will get it no matter what. When we are attached to something, that's when we are impatient, and that leads to the suffering. Impatience leads to suffering. Our own impatience leads to suffering. For example, you have a plant, right? And one day you saw that plant is good, and if you look at that plant, you will not see the growth of the plant. But when after next 2 days, after 2 days, you will look at the plant, it's growing, right? So yeah, like that only. If you're going to stare at it, if you're so attached to it, that thing will take more time. That's how the manifestation works. And here, that's what is changing in you. You're not going to look at it. You'll be rather, oh, while this is happening, I'll just do something else. I'm going to change my focus, or I'm just going to be grateful for this plant. And I know that as I'm grateful, this will blossom. So yeah, so that's what it is. You're going to be more operating from your heart center. That's what I feel like. Very grateful for everything. Small things you will be grateful. It will come automatically. That's what you're programming your subconscious mind to. Like if you're looking at something and you're getting, oh, I'm so thankful. You'll be so happy like a child. Like, I'm so thankful, dear. I'm so thankful. Thankful for this small blessing. So if you're going out shopping and you get the dress that you want, in like 5 minutes you get it, and you're like, oh my god, in 5 minutes I got it. Thank you, divine. Thank you. Like, that is the energy I'm seeing from you, and that's how your manifestations are going to come very fast. So let's see. We have Knight of Wands. Oh, you got 2 knights. Something else. I feel like you're healing your sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra. Yeah. And the most important thing, if you look at it, these Knight of Wands and Fool are like, they live in the present moment. Like they have an idea, they're going to work out. They're going to do. And again, Knight of Cups, they are someone who is listening to their heart space. Yeah, today they are inspired to do something. They are very grateful for that inspiration and they're going to take action without thinking. Because they're in touch with their intuition. Because they know that this is something their heart is telling them to do. So when we don't trust our intuition, when we start becoming logical, oh, this is not right, this is not right, this is not the right time to do it, we start on thinking, right? And that's when we get too attached. Look, maybe today is not the time. Oh my god, this is happening right now, I cannot do it. But here, if you look at these 3 cards, this Knight of Cups is someone who listens to their heart. They're intuitive, like their intuition, they trust it. And if you look at Fool, is also like that. They don't carry anything from their past. They are like very fast. That's why they're called Fool, right? Because they're very impulsive. Both the cards are very impulsive. So they're just listening to their heart and taking action without any worries of the world, what others will think. And they're just seeing the good, the positive, right? So that's what it feels like. So again, with this 0 number, you have completed a journey. You're reaching the destination, you're starting new. And in this journey, what happens, you have learned so much. Your character has changed. The way you think has changed. Okay? I'm getting like you are going to be more playful, more appreciative of the things. You are going to find happiness in small things. And that's why you're not going to be overly attached to certain goals of yours. You're going to be very chill about it, like the Fool. Like, I'm going to do this today. This is what I feel like it. And I'm not going to be obsessive about the results or outcome, because I know that this is what I feel like, so I'm going to take action. This is what my passion is. So it's like there is a lot of passion and creativity in you. Like your heart desires something, you wake up one day and you feel like, I need to do this. You're going to take action without thinking, without anything. You feel it, you do it. And that's how you're going to create create the life you want. So it's good, actually. I feel like that, because you're going to see positive in everything. That's what I feel like. Again, the moon energy is there again. So you're very psychic as well. Your intuition, I feel like you're going to trust your intuition more than anything. You know it. What your intuition is telling you, and it's going to take action. That's it. No more asking from other people. No more doubts, no more guidance. It's like you feel like, I don't want any guidance, because I know this is what I want to do. And you'll be very thankful, and you're going to take action. And that's how you're going to manifest the things that you want. Like one day you're getting up and you feel like, oh, today I need to go to this mall. I want to shop. And you will go. And then you see that there is discount. That's the thing. And you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't know that there is discount here. But I'm just going to go. And you'll be so appreciative of that. So while shopping, like small things, it's awesome. That's what I feel like. You will be getting the discounts, best deals. Yeah. In this world, it's not easy to operate from the heart center. It's not easy to be grateful for small things. But you have learned. I feel like you have completed one cycle. And you have learned so much in this cycle, like in this journey. That's why you're becoming the powerful manifestors. And you're going to have a happy life. I feel like that. You will be happy because you're choosing your own happiness. You're not waiting for someone to make you happy. Rather, you are going to make yourself happy. So you're not afraid. You're not going to be afraid of being alone. You're not afraid of anyone's judgment now. Because you are going to do what's best for you. You're going to listen to your body. Yeah, that's why the environment, even though the environment is going to be muddled, you are going to grow and blossom as usual. Nothing will put you down, pull you down. Again, the direction with this map, the direction north, south, west, east, wherever you want, Yeah, again, there is this crocodile. Again, there is the fear, like someone will eat us. Yeah, the crocodile is there. But you need to remember one thing, that you're safe. Universe is always protecting you. Universe always guides. It's like you are listening to the direction of the universe. There's a signs and you're taking action. And that way you're always safe and protected. So that's what I feel like. So I'm seeing a person who is not too much overly attached to media, not too overly attached to materialistic things, yet they are getting whatever they want. So it's like they're deciding that they want a happy life, and they're deciding to choose their happiness, and they're deciding to be thankful for everything. And as they're deciding, they're getting the victory they want, right? Because they know that stress or overly attached to something will not change anything. So that's what it is. So even if there is some sort of tough situations in your life, you will be like, thank you, this much only happened. Like you have a minor accident, you're like, oh, thank you, I'm safe right now. So that's how you will be thinking. Your thinking patterns have changed. And if something doesn't happen, like you're not able to go on a flight, they said that everything is full, so you cannot board, and you have packed all your bags, so much of work has been done, and at that time also you will be like, maybe it's not a good time to go, right? You will be trusting divine. That's what I'm seeing here. The trust is going to be awesome from your part, and that's a game changer for you guys in this next chapter of your life. That's what I'm seeing here, group number 2. So let's see what else. We have the image was a horse, and you got a unicorn and a horse. And horse for me symbolizes freedom. And the main freedom, when we release ourselves from our own judgment, criticism, from other people's judgment, when we don't see when we stop seeing ourselves like we are a machine that has to operate like this only, or we have to go the way other people are going. When we free ourselves from that thing, we enjoy life, right? Because we are not carrying the burdens. Like, I have to be like this, I have to be this person, I cannot do that. Sometimes that all restriction, that judgment is so heavy, right? And here with this Fool, you're not carrying that. So it's light. Your life is going to be light, carefree. And that's why it's going to be happy, because you're choosing your happiness. You're deciding to be happy every day. Yeah, there will be days when you will not feel that, right? But at that days also, you're going to see the positive. That's how you're programming your mind, group number 2. You have already done that. A lot of work you have already done. For the wind that blows our sail. Okay, so going according to the direction of the wind or something like that. I'm getting like, it's like a person who is like going on a ship, and they have their direction, so they know where they need to go. And your direction, your GPS system is your own intuition, so you know where you need to go. That's how you're going to go. I feel like that. That's one thing I'm seeing here from that. But I'll read it for you guys, maybe more information. But intuitively, that's what I picked up. So forward movement, coming out of a slow period, a time for action. Okay, again, did I mention your hard work is going to pay off? Maybe the person, if you look at this image, I have to show you again. So this person is very thankful because he has reached the destination. He has gotten the victory. He has been struggling. He has been stuck for so long. He has gone through a lot of setbacks, isn't it? So finally they're getting the victory, and that's the confirmation. You're getting the victory. At the same time, you have learned so much in the cycle, so you know how to live life in a way that it will make you happy. Yeah, people can get the victory, then they can repeat the same mistakes. It's not like that. It's like you have learned to trust your intuition. You have learned to trust the universe. You have learned mindfulness. You have learned to calm your critical side. That you have calmed that judgment side of yours. That's something I'm seeing here. And listening to more of your heart, even though sometimes your heart doesn't make any sense, you're going to listen to it because it's what you're feeling. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So again, I'll just read the message. Maybe today you need this message. This is the time for action. Your obstacles have dissolved. You're integrated the deep work you have been doing, and you're on the other side of the dry spell. So again, if you have been stuck, this next chapter is full of progress. There's no doubt. How wonderful to now have the energy to take the next steps, unencumbered by the past. This is the time of new beginnings. Again, we have the full energy as well. So yes, getting the victory. It's like for some of you, I see passing an examination that you have been stuck to for so long, getting the examination. For some of you, getting the results, getting the promotion. But how you get that to, how you made that promotion work for you, how you were so determined, and how you passed the examination. That cycle that you have learned so much, that lessons you're going to carry. And this is definitely a new beginning of momentum, of progress. There's no doubt there. This is a time of new beginnings, of the excitement that comes with seeing your dreams coming to fruition after challenging work, isn't it? Yeah. Others may call you lucky, but you know what work it took to get here. Yes, again, people are not seeing the work. It's all mind work. You have done so much of changes in your subconscious mind. It's everyday thing, right? To get up and to be positive. It's an everyday task. It requires consistency. Yeah, people might not see it, but you have done that. So it's like people will look at you. Oh, you wherever you go, you get discounts. Wow, so lucky, right? So then expect that kind of things. Or maybe it's so easy for you to lose weight. Why? Maybe because you're listening to your body and eating only what your body requires. Because you're very in balance, right? Your mind is balanced. You're not stressing. You're having the sleep. So that's the thing. That's what I'm getting. A very healthy lifestyle is what your next chapter looks like. And it's very, yes, everyone will have the stress, sometime, but you will be able to maintain your stress levels very well. That's what I'm getting. And one more, if you have any hormone imbalances, you're going to work on it, and it will not be a problem for you guys in the coming journey. That was specific. So this time of expansion is not one to take lightly or for granted, and I see that you're not going to do that. Smooth sailing is not always offered to you, especially as you venture into uncharted territory. Now I told you, the reason I told you that, isn't it? The reason is there will be challenges, but the way you are going to react to it, that's different. Now the wind that blows your sails is steady, and you feel the hand of the divine next to yours on the wheel. Stay in touch with that partnership. It's like you're going to co-create with the universe. That's what it is. As I mentioned, your intuition, listening to it, taking action, you're co-creating with universe. Your partner is divine, right? You're making divine your partner. And so whenever you need help, you ask for help. And divine shows up in many ways, and you accept it. You're not rejecting it, because sometimes we are so attached to certain things, so we feel like we need to have certain things certain way, because we are so attached. Now you're letting go of that attachment. So whatever comes, you accept it with full. Like again, if you look at this image, this person has their arms wide open. You will be like wide open. You will be ready to receive. That's the thing. Yeah, this is a period of receiving for you guys. I feel like that. You have done the work. Group number 2, you have done the work. Now you're going to receive. Stay awake and aware as waves. Waves can rise up out of nowhere. Have confidence that you're sailing in the perfect direction for you toward a destiny that will flourish. Go the distance. So this all made sense, right? So let's see the final message, and we will end your reading. So beautiful. So final messages for group number 2, how their next chapter is going to look like. Blue bell. Oh, the book is there, and the arrows are also there. Okay, we have the number 17. Number 17 reduces to number 8. So yeah, deep. You have gone through deep transformation already. I feel like that. You are not the person who were 1 year before, I'm sure. The way you think is different, the way you react is different. Yeah, it's all different, isn't it? So yeah, so there has been setbacks in your life. I feel like that. Yes, you might have gone through a lot of setbacks right now. Also, maybe you're facing a setback. So I feel like the message is there is movement, there is progression. You're going to next chapter of your life. This is a new beginning here where you will be overcoming this setback. So as you let go of this attachment, I feel like you're in the process of doing this. You're letting go of the attachment, focusing more on gratitude. I feel like you're on this journey right now. So don't worry. don't worry guys, okay? If things have not been moving for you guys, if you have been seeing some sort of decrease in your life lately, if you have seen some sort of setback, I feel like things are moving forward for you guys. That's the message, okay? So that's the message, so don't worry. And this thing, again, if you're feeling stuck right now, it's the forward movement will be very unexpected, very sudden. It's going to be very sudden. Yeah. So I feel like it's going to it's like a kangaroo bouncing like from 5 to 15 to 53. Now maybe you're in the fifth stage, you will automatically jump into 15. So that's why the movement is going to be fast. So right now, if you're stuck, don't worry, there is momentum. So that's all I have for group number 3. Hope it made sense. Sorry, group number 2, maybe group number 3 you have something, I don't know, but but I'm sorry. Yeah, group number 2. Thank you for watching. Bye bye, take care. Group number 3, if you have chosen this image, let's see how your next chapter is going to look like. Okay, so I feel like the word that was coming, when I was starting your reading was magic, magic, magic everywhere. So it's like a stream, stream of water, and it's flowing, and you're seeing the small wonders of the universe, magical things, small magical things. So maybe a lot of aha moments, yeah, miracles of the universe. That's something I'm seeing here. Or maybe you are realizing the power of the prayers, something like that. So let's see. Or maybe you're starting to believe in magic in this next chapter of your life. Maybe you're someone who was not that interested in magic. You never believed in magic. Maybe you were someone who was full of facts, always looked at facts, never believed in like that. There are no coincidences. Never believed in that. Maybe never believed in the signs of universe. Maybe you used to, what is this? There's nothing like that. It's all made up. Maybe you used to think like that. Maybe you were someone who never used to listen to your intuition because you were full of facts, right? But you're changing. That's what I'm getting here. So it's like some of you are becoming very spiritual. That's the thing. So I'm even getting the scroll, the Instagram scrolling, the content that you used to watch is not going to be the content that you will be watching. Or maybe YouTube, the things that you used to follow is not going to be that same. It will be changed. So yeah. So the content that you're absorbing, you're taking, it's going to change. Maybe for some of your songs are going to change. The things that you used to listen is not going to be the same, right? Things are changing. That also, maybe you were very interested in very heavy music or something like that. Now you want only very light music, right? So there is this kind of things changing. Maybe the people you used to follow, you're not going to follow them anymore. New people you're going to follow. So maybe you were very much focused on news. Every day you used to watch news, but maybe in the coming chapter of your life, you're not going to watch news that much. You're not going to give your energy to that. So it's like you're using your energy wisely. You're understanding that all. That's what it is. It looks like that. So you're not going to watch a lot of violent movies as well. So you know that it disturbs you or something like that. So you are, yeah, that's what it is. There's you're filtering a lot of things out of your life. Maybe habits. In this next chapter of your life, I'm seeing like a lot of good habits. You are taking charge of good habits and letting go of a lot of bad habits. So some of you, I see that is in the coming chapter of your life. You're trying to get rid of maybe smoking, drinking, something like that. If you're someone who used to dance all night or used to not sleep well at night, maybe prioritizing your sleep is something I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So let's see. It's like a person who has started believing in magic. And there is a quote, when we start believing in magic, that is when we see the magic, right? So believing is seeing. Maybe you were like seeing is believing. If you were like, if I see, then only I'll believe, right? So here that's also changing, like now you're like, I will believe, and as you're believing you will see it. So let's see. I'm even getting some of you have started meditating or will be meditating. Maybe you never thought that you will be meditating. You were always on the go, go, go. Not that much kind of a relaxed person. You were very protective. Now you're like, okay, I can give it to other people. No, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'll just do it tomorrow. Like you're becoming like that somehow. Focusing on breath, I feel like you will be doing a lot of breath exercise, or maybe you're wanting to do it. Maybe for some of you will be changing your entire exercise routine as well, maybe going into yoga, walking. Maybe if you're someone who does a lot of heavy exercises, I feel like you're going to be slowing down that as well. Yeah. So we have angels, trumpet, death. Oh, end of a chapter. Yes, end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, right? Death. And again, that card symbolizes the end of a phase of you. It's like, and I feel like this death card is telling me here, as I was talking, as you have changed your habits, right? As you have seen things differently. So, end of you. This old you is not there. This is a new you, new way of seeing things, the content that you're absorbing is different. The way you're living life is different. Maybe for some of you, dressing. Again, a person who doesn't believe in magic is believing in magic. So that's something I'm seeing here, isn't it? So for some of you, I can see that maybe you're changing religion. Something like that is also there. Maybe you converting into a new religion. So end of that, right? Yeah. So death card it's a massive transformation that is happening. So for some of you, you're getting out of this depression as well. If you have been fighting depression, I feel like you're getting out of that. And as I told, you're focusing on gratitude, you're meditating, you're changing the environment, you're changing the people, right? Maybe there were bad, the people who were not good for us. Sometimes we are so attached to it. You're changing that as well. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So end of the old you, and this is a completely new you. Yeah. For some of you, I even feel like you will be changing environment. You will be shifting home. If you're planning that, yes, that's possible. Yeah. Getting rid of a toxic habit. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else. I was talking about the pages, the scrolling in your Instagram is all changing. The pages, for you pages changing, the content is going to be different because that's what you will be seeing. So and we get the death card. Again, the content is changing. You are changing. Your habits are changing. So something is no longer serving you. You are not taking it with you. Maybe there are people also who are not going to come with you in this chapter of your life. Again, as I told, if you're someone who is doing parties at night, you're not going to do that anymore. You will sleep. Maybe by 10 or 11 you will be sleeping. You will be prioritizing your sleep, right? So that's the thing. Okay. Wow, we have the victory card. Yeah, it's like you have gone through a lot of storm warning. So this is ending like right now. Yeah, this thing, sometimes in life, a person who has been smoking and then they have a major illness, right? And then doctor says, if you don't quit, nothing is going to come out of it. And then they start praying. They're like, oh, I'll be back. I'll take care of it. Then they start quitting. They prioritize their health. And then they are able to overcome that habit of them. So this is what I'm getting, like something happened, Sometimes we don't listen to universe. We are always going doing the same old thing that is not good for us, that is damaging our body, and finally something major happens, and then we are like, yes, I cannot do this anymore, I have to stop doing it. And so you stop it, and now you're coming to this new life, right? It's a new life for you, where you're not carrying that old mistakes, old habits. Like, I feel like habits are going to change, a lot of habits for sure. That's what it is. And you know what the amazing thing with victory is? Like, you will be able to be consistent with it. As I told, a person who is changing their religion, their values are going to be very different. So the way they are going to live life is also going to be very different. But what is this victory card talking about? Is the consistency. And they're going to enjoy that thing. And this change will bring them a lot of happiness and victory in their life. Yeah? So again, old you has been buried down. This is a new you, new life. And you're going to live it in a very different way. I feel like for many of you, there will be change in environment, people as well. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's see. It's like a shake-up call. A shake-up that was a wake-up call. Sometimes universe throw us in some situations in order to make us understand that the way you're living is not right. And you got that shake-up call, that was a wake-up call. And finally you're changing it. So that's why the old you has gone. This is the new you. I feel like you have gone through a major tower moment. I seriously feel like that. So let's see. So there is a lot of victory, expect victory. You will be very consistent with it. New good people are coming your way. So that's what I feel like. The Emperor. Again, taking your taking the lead, taking the power of your own life. Having moral values, becoming, very integrity. That's what, being very authentic. This is what I'm getting from this card. The black and the white, seeing your shadow side, seeing what needs to be changed, taking power over it and changing it, right? As I told, someone who doesn't meditate, start meditating. Someone who doesn't pray, starts praying. Someone who doesn't believe in magic, starts believing in magic. Someone who thinks that they are always right, then they are realizing, no, maybe I'm not right always. Maybe I need to change this behavior of mine. That's why my relationships have been falling apart. So maybe let me change. Maybe for some of you, I also need to go to see a therapist maybe. So I'm going to see the therapist and understand more about myself, right? Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Ace of Swords. And we have the 10 again, with the number 10 and the 1. This is definitely a new beginning for you guys. A person who is taking the responsibilities of other people, who has a lot of back pain. Again, a person who has immense back pain. And then they'll carry more and more and more. And what happens when we carry more and more and more? It worsens. And then we cannot stand up. And then what we have to do? We have to go to the doctor. And then the doctor will recommend this. That's how you have to live your life, right? So you have to quit something in order to get your back strengthened again, right? And yeah, so that's what it is. That's what it is. As I told you, were doing something that was not at all helping you, and it was damaging you. It was not at all good for you. It was taking your power from you. Sometimes it can be like cigarette smoking. We are so attached to it that it takes the power away from us, because when we don't smoke, we feel very bad. So we are giving the power to that thing, right? And what happens? We smoke and smoke and smoke, and then there comes a time where we cannot live without it, because we feel like that if I don't smoke, I'm not going to live. And then it comes to a point where some major illness will come, right? Something major happens. Now, this is just an example. Yeah, it can be anything. It can be about a relationship as well, right? doing everything that they are saying, and maybe not talking about what you want, listening to them. And as you listening to them, what happens is they feel like that you have to listen to them. Like, again, we do it with our kids as well sometimes, when we are raised, now things are changing. Maybe now people are parenting kids in a different way, but when I was a child, it's like we have to listen to our parents, and if they beat us, we cannot beat them because we are powerless, right? So we have to listen to them. And in many cases, children were abused because of it, because they don't know that they have power. They can voice out, they can say it to other people. Because of fear, they don't say it, right? And what happens, it damages their childhood. They get depressed, they have mental illness. And I feel like here you have also done that. For some of you, a relationship that was so suffocating, but you carried it with you. You took the baggage. Now you have a back pain because of it. And you're like, now I cannot suffer this back pain. I need to get out. I need to change my life. I cannot be with this person anymore because they are making me suffocate. So that kind of understanding, that kind of aha moment, that's what it is, right? Finally realizing that you're not meant for this thing and getting out of it. And as you get out of it, you heal. You take your power back, and then you have a new life. That's what I'm seeing here. So somewhere you have given your power, like you have given your power to something outside of you. And you felt like you cannot have your power back. You have to keep on giving that power, otherwise you will not survive, you felt. But then something is clicking. Universe is throwing something in the form of a tower moment that is a blessing in disguise, right? At that time when it happens, we never feel like it, because we feel like, why this is happening, why I'm going through this period, why this is all falling apart. Then after some times, when you heal, when you move forward, you see that how your life is so beautiful now, how it's different. I was so much, again, a person who is not smoking anymore. They're seeing that how much strength they have. They're not giving that power to that thing. Maybe they're seeing changes in their health because of it. Maybe they don't have any cough anymore. So many things can change. Again, in a relationship, you have entered this relationship. Now you feel like, oh, I'm so free. I don't have to ask for small things, and I don't have to walk in eggshells. I'm free now. I'm free to do my things. Even though I'm free to do my things, it is difficult, but it's so freeing, right? I can be the boss of my own life. I don't have to ask for permission for silly things. I don't have to be fearful all the time, because that fear, that stress was too much for me. And finally I decided to choose myself. That's what it is. You're choosing yourself. It's like the end of you. An old version has gone. The old life is gone. This is a new life, a different life, where you will be very clear on what you want to do. Even though you're alone, maybe if you feel like you're alone, you will be happy though. It's better to be it's better to be alone than to have wrong people around you, isn't it? So that's the feeling here. You have been, again, with this 10 of Wands, universe was always there for you guys. Maybe they have shown you a lot of signs, synchronicity, but you didn't believe in that. You felt like, this is my life. This is how I am meant to live. This is how life should. You were ready to compromise. You thought that is it. Maybe you're a mother and you're like, okay, whatever maybe your relationship was not good. I'm getting that example, right? And you're like, for the sake of my children, I will just survive. You did it. And universe showed you many signs that this is not good. You didn't listen. But something major happened and you're like, no, I cannot do this anymore. And you are taking your children out and living your life. And yes, maybe that can be a little bit of a struggle, but you know what? The feeling of freedom will be so much that it will make you feel like you're victorious. And you will be very clear on what you need to do. You will feel good about yourself. That's what it is. Your mental health will improve. You will not be walking in eggshells. And you will start believing in magic, because you stop somewhere. You stop believing in yourself, right? That's what I'm seeing here. So let's see what else is this next chapter. This is a major change for you guys. Something is definitely ending for you guys. A phase of life is ending. This way you cannot live anymore. It's ending. So it's like universe is going to, it's like the flood is coming and it will take what is not needed and it will only give you what's needed. So we have number 44. Weavers know that all is God. Oh wow, look, weavers know all this. That all is God. Sometimes we stop believing in God, in the higher wisdom, right? Sometimes we are so outside, we are focused so much on the outside that we think that there is no way, that we have to survive, that we have to have a miserable life. No, that's not true at all. That's what you are learning here in this next chapter of your life. So your next chapter of life is very much better than the old chapter of your life. Your next chapter of life is going to be very clear. And I even feel like you will have a routine in this next chapter of your life, right? Yeah, a routine, a prayer time. Yeah, it is going to be organized as well. Yeah, it's like I'm feeling like someone who's just wandering in the street, not knowing where to go. That's ending. Now you know where you need to go. Now you have this direction where you need to go. So you're not going to waste your time. You're not going to do what's not best for you. And the trust should be there. Like again, weavers know that all is God. Everything is God. If we have that trust in God, magic happens. Life changes. So that's what, again, you're healing like the lizard, underneath the lizard's skins. And if you know that lizard cuts their tail for protecting themselves. So they're cutting a part of them to protect themselves. So yes, a part of you is ending in order to protect yourself. And you will regenerate it, right? That's what it is. So having a very good life, having a freeing life, that's what I'm seeing here. I will read the message because I did it for all the groups. So we have the 44 number. This is the last card of the deck. Again, you're definitely, with this last card, I feel like you're completing a cycle. And something that someone, some people, some ideas, some belief system is ending completely. You're not taking that. Some relationships are not coming with you in this next chapter of your life. You're going to be more spiritual. You will be trusting God more. As I told you, will be seeing magic. You are going to believe in magic. That's the thing. You are going to believe like, yes, I need a therapist to talk to. I need a friend to talk to. It's like you believe like I have needs and I have to fulfill my needs. I also have needs. Self-care is important. Like that's something I'm getting here. So I feel like you will be praying also. So the conscious universe is the source of supply. Spirit is fundamental to life. The mystical is the primary reality. The weavers know that all is God. Do you? That's what I feel like. That's what is changing here. Maybe some of you, maybe you don't watch tarot readings, or maybe you have recently started watching or something like that. Yeah, as I told you, YouTube pages, all this things are all changing. Your music sense is changing. There's a lot you're changing, guys. A lot of changes. It's like a person who was not spiritual is becoming spiritual. The person who doesn't believe in God is believing in God. It's believing in magic. That's the change here. This is a profound, magical time in your life, and it's important that you recognize your relationship with your higher power as essential and primary. Or for some of you, you believe in God, right? There are times when we believe in God, we look at the tarot readings, but do we actually believe in God? Sometimes we feel like, oh, these are all there, I listen to it, but I don't believe in it. Nothing will happen. Maybe that kind of mentality is changing. So there is definitely a shift there. You're actually believing that you can also have a very good life. That's the thing. And you're ending some sort of bad habits. Bad relationships are fading away. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Consider all gifts of your very existence. When you breathe, ask yourself, who is breathing you? What force moves through you, animating you and those who you love? The universe is the spark of life within you and nature. In you is true magic. connecting you to the web of all creation. Each strand woven on your behalf is pure consciousness. Right now you're being asked to remember this and feel what that means to you. Okay, what that means to you. Every single thing in your life is sacred and infused with the power of spirit, God, and conscious universe. If we see like that, that's the best thing to do, isn't it? Even your difficulties are infused with the sacred and are always beckoning you to remember that who you truly are, an immortal, a spiritual being having a mortal human experience. I was talking about spirituality. Yes, I feel like you are going to become more spiritual, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe you will be visiting more temples, focusing on reading Vedas or Quran. I don't know, but I feel like a person who was not spiritual is becoming spiritual. Yeah, more than religious, I feel like you're becoming spiritual. That's what it is. It's not about the rules, it's about how you feel that connection with divine. It's like seeing divine in everything. Yeah, can you see right now that whatever you are asking about has divinity sparkling through it? Treat the subject of your query with reverence and step into the secret dance. You cannot go wrong. You're meant to have this experience right now. So again, trusting spirit, asking spirit for guidance. That's who you are becoming. It's like a person who is taking their power. And yeah, the necessary changes that you will make in your life is going to give you the victory. Yeah, that's what I feel like. A part of you cannot come into this next chapter of your life. You're ending that. That's dead. That's gone. That behavior, that attitude has gone. Now this is new. A person who didn't believe is gone. It's like, yeah, a person who doesn't believe in the universe or God is gone. Now this is the version who believes in themselves, who believes that they are protected, they're secure, they can have the power in their life, that they have the strength to overcome all the obstacles, that they can do it by themselves, that they are intelligent. Sometimes we are told that we are not intelligent and we believe it. You are going to stop believing the lies other people have told you. Now you're seeing the truth for who you are, because you're connecting with your own self. Lavender, oh wow, maybe for some of you use essential oil lavender, it will calm you while you're doing meditation and all. I feel like lavender will be a good thing for you guys. Again, the purple, your crown chakra is opening, so it's like you are going to receive the messages from divine. So trusting it is important, because you will have that like you will not be trusting that much, because I'm seeing like you're in a journey where you're trusting the magic. So I see that there will be a part of you who is not ready to accept that kind of messages, but that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself, but write those messages, and as you move forward in your journey, you will start believing on the things that you didn't believe. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, so that's what the message is here. So it's like, you don't have to have some status, or you don't have to make a name for yourself. You can be you and be happy. And that's also something I'm seeing here. You are going to learn that as well. Like, you don't have to be the type, like, I'm married. Sometimes because for the title, we stay in something, even though we are not happy there. And you're like, no, I don't care about the title anymore. What I care is about my well-being, my health. Because at that time, no one cared for my health. Like, again, a relationship. Sometimes we are sticking to the relationship for the sake of our children, maybe for the sake of status as well, right? Like, because yeah, in our society sometimes sometimes people say, why now you're this old, why you're letting go of this relationship? Sometimes because of the status we stay there, even though it's not healthy, and it took a toll on you. Now you're like, at that time no one was there, I was alone, right? And divine was there with me, so I'm just going to do what's best for me. I don't care about the status. I don't care about this kind of status. I don't want to prove myself to anyone. Who cares anyways, right? They will ask and they will leave. Who cares, right? So that's what it is. I feel like you're letting go of the status, for the status, sometimes we do something that we don't want. We're letting it go, and that's the thing, that's the end of it. Or maybe a very good job, right? But it's not healthy at all for you. It's taking away your happiness, everything. Maybe you're finding yourself smoking more, drinking more because of the job. And then you're understanding, I don't want this status anymore. Because I want this status, that's why I'm staying in this job. And I'm not enjoying it all. It's taking a toll on my body. And so you're letting it go. That's what the energy is, right? Or something will happen, then you will have to let it go, because it's not good. And so that's the new beginning, where you are going to take slow steps. You're going to feel God within you, where you're starting to believe in magic, where you're going to learn a lot of things, learn a lot of things that you don't know, see a lot of things that you haven't seen because you didn't believe in magic, right? So that's the thing, a lot of new concepts you're going to learn. And in that, you will be building yourself, you'll be building your strength, and you will have a lot of clarity as well. So yeah, getting in touch with divine, trusting divine. And when we meditate, sometimes we get the answers, we get the wisdom that no one has. And that's all that also I'm getting here for you guys. So that's all I have for group number 3. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care.